Quentin Tarantino's been making some rounds right here. You know, I must say, sometimes, you know, when I'm going to bed at night, I'll look at my YouTube feed and I'll start going through my shorts. There's been a lot of Quentin Tarantino in my YouTube shorts. It just kind of shows you that, yeah, they know what I want to listen to. And of course, I love listening to Quentin Tarantino talk. But apparently recently on the Video Archives podcast, I think that's his podcast, right? He says that the current movie era is one of the worst in Hollywood history. So he's basically just continuing to throw shade at all the big blockbusters and the CBMs and whatnot right here. I just love how, you know, I mean, like they put BVS and that came out. Like, I mean, I know there were some people that pushed back on like, why is BVS in there? I would be actually kind of curious. I would be 100%, I would want to know, and maybe with his new podcast or whatever he's going to be doing when it comes to talking about film and talking about the current state of film, I would actually want him to full on do a review of Batman vs. Superman. I really would like to see that, because I know he's thrown the shade at Marvel big time. And at one point, he actually wanted to do a Luke Cage movie back in the 90s because he does like comic books. He does like some of this stuff. And I would be curious to see what does he have to say about like Zack Snyder's take on some of these characters. I could have swore that I thought he said something about Watchmen at one point, but maybe I'm wrong about that. But I just like how that is. You know, you're putting BVS there along with this fucking bullshit right here. This Saturday Night Live sketch. This 2-hour Saturday Night Live sketch. Yeah, ridiculous. But hey, you know, it's whatever. But yeah, Quentin Tarantino, it's just, you know, we're going to be hearing a lot from Quentin Tarantino. And to be honest, I want to hear, am I going to always agree with it? No! And it's perfectly okay. But I always love it when people quote tweet, when certain filmmakers that have been around for a while, and they just like start criticizing him for being an old, like cynical person and blah, 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 blah. I'm like, you're tweeting this you still live with your parents. What are you doing? These people have been making films and they changed the course of cinema in the past. And now you're just like, fuck this guy. Get out of here.